Can you believe that 3rd through to 7th have all lost so far and 8th to play tomorrow? Lots of footy to talk about and time to welcome the boys from the 5th quarter, Michael Christian and Malcolm Blight. Boys, an incredible match here. I guess spare a thought for Greg Miller, though, because one of the men he recruited, I guess one of the criticisms was the recruiting back in that draft. Richard Tambling tonight won the Sony Bravia for the best man on the ground, and the Tigers have got home. Good evening to you, boys.
Thanks, Hutto. Yes, the big news story of the day, Malcolm, Greg Miller. We've heard lots of different aspects about it, but effectively Greg Miller didn't attend the game tonight, and it's been widely reported he has been sacked from the Tigers. What's your take on all of it?
I find it strange with 5 weeks to go. And just what Anthony said then, I mean, all the pieces look good. I mean, the young players are coming on. They've had a couple of unbelievable wins. You know, there's a momentum at the club. Why now? I honestly don't get it.
There is talk that what they wanted to do was get the house in order so that if someone was to come along at a certain stage, that they'd be ready to take them on board. And I think it seems to have come to a pretty ugly end, but I think the Richmond mentality might have been to talk to Greg Miller and say, look, stay for the rest of the year, but we want to try and move on next year and do it a little differently. But it certainly backfired right in their face, hasn't it?
Well, 5 weeks is not going to matter. And quite frankly, no one ever pinches administrator. Been around a long time. I've never seen one pinch during the mid-season anyhow. I just don't get it.
So just a bit of a shadow over what was a fantastic win by the Tigers tonight with that performance from Joel Bowden. We'll talk about him a bit later. But the winners graphic, and gee, Malcolm, what a weekend, as Hutto has already alluded to. The Crows up in Sydney breaking